have been while we were asleep. I didn't hear a thing. I didn't notice anything inside there. No, first when I got up.
What time was that?
4:30.
To go to the market?
Yeah, that's it. It was only when I got back I realized we'd been robbed. I mean, that's when I rang to you. Rosa's very upset. I'm upset. It's no good. No good at all.
Okay, what was taken?
My vase.
Right, a vase.
It belonged to my grandmother, you know. It's a hand blow inside and the beautiful color brown, violet, blue, etc., you know. All the way from island of Murano. It's very special.
Okie dokie. Anything else taken?
Yeah, my video recorder. I can replace that. But my vase is not so easy. Sentimental. You must find straight away from me, that's it.
Yeah, the video's fairly old. It's not worth very much, but at least it had some security numbers engraved on the back.
What's the vase worth? Well, Mr. Crivelli said it was priceless.
It's insured for about $2,000.
Snazzy vase.
Yeah, and he said if we get it back in one piece, he'll give us a year's supply of fruit veggies.
I trust you declined the offer, pal.
Of course I did. There was no fruit in the deal. How'd the crooks get in?
Through a side window. It was pretty well hidden. Makes me think someone was casing the joint.
For a vase and a VCR.
The vase is valuable.
Yeah, I can understand that, but why take an old video recorder as well?
Well, maybe the crook's an antique dealer who likes watching movies.
You're not being very helpful.
Whoever it was, they're very professional. I found this by the window. They must have dropped it and scarpered when they heard Crivelli getting up.
Lockpick.
I wonder who belongs to the rest of the set.
Fair crack at the whip, Mr. Croydon. You know I'm going straight. Why pick on me just because of this?
It's not just this, Lindsay. It's the same MO, same location.
Location?
George Crivelli's house. 420 Wood End Road. Place you used to knock over every time it changed hands.
Only twice, Mr. Croydon, to be
Only
fair.
twice we ever caught you, but we always knew it was you. And I'm pretty sure it was you last night. It was exactly the same as you, even down to the side window.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid so. Oh, I wish I had $1 for every time I heard you say that.
The Reverend's been waiting to see you.
Grace.
Hi.
Apparently you stood her up this morning.
I just wanted to give you the ointment that we talked about.
Ah, thank you. Dog ointment for Digger's eczema.
Oh.
Thanks for that, and I'm really sorry about this morning.
He was too preoccupied with me, love.
Really?
Parish, perhaps you'd like to show Mr. Kavanagh through to the interview.
Oh, sure.
Don't worry, darling, I know me way.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, I'm the one who should be apologising for interrupting you at work.
Perhaps we could get together later.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good. Busy day here.
It always is.
Hello. Yes, I know, but luckily I didn't. There you go. Don't be late for tea.
See ya.
See ya.
All seems to be going well. The motherhood thing.
Yeah, we're getting by.
Perhaps you'd care to join me for an interview.
I thought it was all sewn up.
Nothing is ever sewn up where Lindsay's concerned.
This really is unjust, Mr. Croydon. I've been straight since the day I left the Nick. I even got an honest job working at the caravan park. I don't need to steal.
Just answer the question, Lindsay.
I've forgotten what it was.
Where were you between 10 o'clock last night and 5 o'clock this morning?
Where do you think I was? At home in my van.
Did anyone vouch for that?
Oh, I wish someone could. Don't get many visitors these days. You tend to lose friends when you go on the straight and narrow.
Lindsay, one of your lockpicks was found at the scene of the crime.
How can you say it was mine?
We all know you own a set of lockpicks and you keep them in a nice leather pouch.
And when I asked to see them, you couldn't find them, could you? All of a sudden, they'd mysteriously disappeared.
I told you they must have been stolen.
Oh, and that same person knew about the side window at the Crivelli house?
It's possible.
Very convenient.
Not if someone set me up.
Why would they want to do that?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Croydon, you tell me.
I'll tell you what I do think. I think you're playing games.
Mr. Croydon...
And I'm not amused. If you know anything at all, I'd advise you to tell us now. Remember, you're still on parole. You can quite easily go back to jail.
Oh, I'm not stupid, Mr. Croydon.
You've been stupid in the past.
Oh, I'm not now. I never did no burglary, and that's the honest-to-God truth.
I don't know. Maybe he's telling us the truth.
You kid? No, he's got to be involved somehow.
It doesn't mean he did the job. I know Lindsay, and I really can't see him panicking and leaving a lockpick behind.
We all get old.
But he's not senile. Neither am I, for that matter.
All right. So, Let's say he didn't do the crime. I mean, do you buy this line about him being set up?
I'm more inclined to believe that he's protecting someone.
For a glass vase and a VCR, it's hardly worth going back inside for.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's a slight bugger. He knows we haven't got enough evidence to hold him.
Mountain's police.
No hard feelings, Mr. Cruden. After all, you're only doing your job.
It's called lack of evidence, Lindsay.
At least for now.
Jones, could you put Mr. Kavanagh through the attendance register, please?
No worries, boss.
I'll get down there as soon as I can. Okay, thanks.
Satisfied with the treatment by the police here today?
Cruden always treats me well.
Yeah, fine. Yes, that was the high school. There's a bit of a problem with Hayley.
She's not hurt, is she?
No, nothing like that, but I need to get down there if possible.
Yeah, all right, go on.
Thanks, I won't be long.
And I believe I'm free to go.
And I believe you're right.
Bye, Mr. Cruden. Pleasure talking with you.
On your bike, Lindsay.
Oh, Mr. Crivelli won't be happy. He's called 4 times about his vase.
Have you checked with all the local dealers?
Yeah, most of them. No one's tried to pawn a vase or VCR. Well, not this morning at any rate.
Well, keep on it. It's the only lead we've got at the moment.
Not counting Lindsay.
Well, you just let him go in case you hadn't noticed.
I noticed.
This isn't helping us.
Give him time.
All he's done for the last 20 minutes is walk up and down this street.
If Lindsay is protecting someone, he'll need to contact them, and I want to be here for it.
Probably just buying smokes. You know, he kind of reminds me of my grandpa a bit, actually.
Lindsay?
Yeah. I mean, not that he was a crook or anything. He was always so polite. You know, in that really old-fashioned kind of way.
Well, he's a hell of a lot more professional than the druggies we've got to deal with. So their own grandmother.
I reckon he's kind of nice.
He's still a crook.
Yeah, true.
Must be thirsty work, Mr. Asham. Trailing people. I've got one for you too, love.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah, g'day. This is Constable Jones from Mountain's police station.
Are you okay?
Yeah, of course I am.
Is Hayley okay? Tom said you just been down to high school.
If you must know, she punched a boy in the face and made his nose bleed.
Oh, you're kidding.
The principal's talking about suspension.
Why'd she hit him?
He deserved it.
No other reason?
She wouldn't say anything from the principal. I'll have a talk with her tonight.
Just don't get angry. It's the worst thing you can do with teenagers.
Thanks, Ben. I'll try and remember that. Back already?
Any luck?
He tumbled us. He tailed too many times, I'd say.
Well, yes, that's hardly surprising.
Yes, well, we did get a free drink.
Chased George Crivelli's VCR, dealer in St David's.
What about the vase?
No, guy was only flogging VCRs. Brought in 2 of them.
Did the guy have a name and address?
Yeah, Kevin Smith, 33 Dennison Street, Mount Thomas.
Does Dennison Street exist?
Fake, just like his name.
What about a physical description?
Yeah, young bloke, moustache, dark hair. Wearing a black jacket with a red devil printed on the back.
Doesn't sound like Lindsay.
I've seen him last night at the Imperial. He was complaining about the beer. I mean, I didn't get a good look at his face, but I remember that bogan jacket he was wearing.
Better go and have a talk to Chris.
I'll come with you. You guys get onto this Kevin Smith character, confirm that he doesn't exist, and visit the dealers. Collect that VCR.
Ah, hello. Sending the top brass in for the lunches these days, aren't they?
Oh, that'll be the day.
How about you, stranger? How you going? Hayley keeping you busy?
Could say that.
Yeah, she's a good kid. You're lucky there. So how can I help you?
Chrissy, we're looking for a young bloke, black jacket, red devil printed on it, dark hair, moustache.
Joe, I reckon he was in here last night complaining about the beer.
I know who you mean. He was sounding off about my prices, said he could drink cheaper at the steam packet. You should have heard the language.
Beautiful. She got a name?
No, I just wanted him out of here.
Oh, don't worry, we're going to have to go on.
Thanks.
Hurry.
So, how do you know he drinks here?
Well, he knows what you charge for a pot, Ruth. So, does he come here or not?
Can't really say. Spend most of my time out the back, don't I?
Are you the chef?
I'm the cook.
Right, but you also work the bar.
Sometimes.
So is it possible you've seen this guy? Oh, come on, Ruth. I mean, look, you want to do it here, you want to do it down the station.
You might be looking for Ozzy.
Ozzy who?
Just Ozzy. Don't know his real name. Don't want to either.
So he's not your favourite customer then?
He got chucked out for fighting about a week ago. Barred by the manager.
Do you know where we could track him down? It is important.
Suppose Jeppy might know. He's my son.
Are they friends?
Don't know if that's the right word, but I've seen him talking.
So where do we find Jeppy?
He'll be at home, sitting on his ass.
Jeppy Bryson,
What?
your mum said we could come and have a chat with you.
My mum's dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
We just spoke to her at the pub.
No, not my mum, you didn't.
You are Jeppy Bryson, aren't you?
No. I'm just a mate.
Right. Is Jeppy home?
Yeah.
Can we see him?
I don't know, he's kind of busy right now.
What's he doing?
I'm just talking to someone.
Well, he's not going to mind if we interrupt.
Why don't you bugger off back to jail where you belong? What should I listen to you for? You've done nothing for me. Just leave me alone, all right?
Sorry, Jeppy, but they wouldn't go away.
Lindsay, what are you doing here?
Just paying a visit.
Not your usual circle of friends.
This is getting dodgier by the minute.
Nothing dodgy about it, Mr. Asham.
So what's your story?
There's no story. Jeppy's my son. I keep telling you, Mr. Asham, the boy had nothing to do with it.
We'll be the judge of that, Lindsay.
But he's just a kid, and a good kid too, I know he is.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Croydon. Just one big mistake.
You're the mistake.
Jeppy,
That's what Mum always says.
but you're still my son.
Son?
Can't you see the resemblance?
We're hoping Jeppy might be able to help us with our inquiries into the Crivelli Berg.
That's crap.
You watch your language in here.
We've contacted the mother. She'll be down here as soon as possible.
Well, who might she be?
Ruth Bryson. She's the cook at the steam packet.
Just one of those crazy nights, Mr. Croydon. Too many oysters, too much stamp.
Way too much information. This way, Jeppy.
Yeah, not you, Lindsay.
But he's my son. I'm his legal guardian.
I would like a private word. All right, Lindsay. I want you to be straight with me. No mucking around. Is that boy really your son?
I wouldn't lie, Mr. Croydon, not about something like that.
You only found out recently.
Nah, I've always known. Ever since the bun was in the oven.
You've never mentioned it before.
No, Ruthie didn't want me to. Said Jeppy was her problem, not mine.
So, what's changed?
Oh, he's my son. I've been inside most of his life. I wanted to see him.
And she agreed?
Told me to bugger off. Said Jeppy had enough worries, I'd only make matters worse.
But you went and saw him anyway.
Couldn't help myself. Ruthie wasn't happy.
And Jeppy?
Oh, he's a bit resentful. Understandable, really. Oh, I mean, he's at that age. But believe me, Mr. Croydon, he's not a bad boy.
So why are you protecting him?
Jeppy, we're looking for a bloke called Ozzy. Do you know him?
Don't think so.
Well, your mother says you know him.
Just tell him, Jeppy. Otherwise we'll never get home.
Mum knows best.
We hang out sometimes.
What's his real name?
Dunno, he's just called Ozzy.
Do you know where he lives?
No?
How do you know?
Through Squid.
Who?
Squid, the guy at my house.
But does he have a real name?
Yeah, but no one calls him that.
Does Squid know where Ozzy lives?
Don't think so.
When was the last time you saw him?
Can't remember.
This morning?
No.
You aware that Ozzy pawned 2 VCRs this morning, gave a fake name and address?
No.
You aware that one of the VCRs was stolen from a George Crivelli's house?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, we think you're responsible.
That's crap.
Right, so where were you last night between 10 and 5 this morning?
Squid's joint slept on his couch. You can ask him if you don't believe me.
What about your father?
What about him?
He was round at your place this afternoon.
So?
So, when we came around, you were yelling at him.
Yeah.
What was all that about?
He was just being a dickhead.
Did he mention that we were talking to him about a bird?
No.
No?
No.
Has he ever talked about his crimes that he's done in the past?
No.
No? You sure you didn't get the idea from him to knock over Crivelli's house and use his tools in the process?
Look, I didn't do it, and if I had, I wouldn't copy him, old man. The guy is a loser.
Why don't you sit down, Linz? They shouldn't be too much longer.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Croydon. I've got plenty of time.
Ruth, if you don't mind, we'd like to search Jeppy's room.
You won't find anything.
We still need to look.
Do what you like.
Get on with it then.
Don't believe this.
It won't take long, son. You've got nothing to hide.
Shut up.
I was just trying to...
I don't want to hear it.
You should have stayed away.
He's my son, Ruthie.
Just leave us alone.
How long ago?
Come on, Lynn.
Stay right there.
I'll
We'll
run
see
you.
someone else straight away. Thanks. Bye. It's been another burg.
Came around to give him a lift. Usually waits for me around the front.
He wasn't there?
Yeah, so I went around the back and the door was open, the window was smashed. I mean, how can anyone do that? How can someone just smash him over the head and leave him there? That's where I found him, just lying in his own blood. I thought he was dead, eh?
PJ?
Is that his?
Yeah, yeah.
You a good mate of his?
Best mate.
So you'd know if stuff was stolen.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I know. Stereo's still here, CDs, telly.
Video's gone.
Video, yeah, that's definitely gone, yeah.
It matches the other VCR, the one pawned by Ozzy in St David's.
The Bergs are definitely connected. They both happened overnight.
Yeah, but there was nothing trash at the Crivelli house. No one was assaulted. The MOs are completely different.
Exactly. We think it was done by separate people.
And this Aussie guy did the Berg at Davy Foster's.
But Jeppy Bryson is still a suspect for the Crivelli burg.
We did a thorough search of his house. No sign of the vase or the lockpick.
What about his alibi? Squid. Did he confirm it?
Mr. Squid could not be contacted.
Well, we'll go trawling for him tomorrow. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I like dumb blokes. Easy to read.
Is he here?
Just there.
What a surprise.
He's been fluffing his hair the last 10 minutes.
I thought I'd find you here. I just want to make sure you remembered our walk, but I can see you have.
Couldn't stand you up, not twice in one day.
Okay, well, let's go before it gets dark.
Good idea. See you people tomorrow.
Oh,
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Good walk.
Oh, he's doing all right, young Thomas.
Better than any of us.
Well, there's always the pub, Benny boy.
Yeah. Show me the way. What about you, Sarge? Time for a quickie?
No, thanks. I better head home.
Good luck with Haley. Don't get too grumpy.
Where the hell have you been? What? Do you know what the time is? You should have been on from school hours ago.
I'm in distress.
What? Where have you been?
At a friend's place.
Which friend?
Nelson.
Nelson? Yeah, I've never heard of any Nelson.
Well, you have now.
I wanted you to come home early. Look, take a seat. I want to talk about today.
Why? You know what happened.
You hit a kid in the face, Haley. I want an explanation.
I told you, the guy deserved it.
Why?
He was picking on Nelson. He picks on everyone.
Yeah, but did you have to bash him?
He threw a dictionary at Nelson's head. What was I supposed to do?
You report him to your teachers.
I'm not a dobber.
No, you're on the verge of being suspended.
So what? It's all over now anyway.
No, it is not. Not as far as I'm concerned.
What are you going to do about it?
You're grounded.
I'm what?
Yeah, you heard me. Every day for 2 weeks you're coming straight home from school.
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious now. Go to your room.
Late night, Sarge?
No, not really. I'm just tired.
No, how'd you go with Harley?
Yeah, all right.
Did you find out what caused that fight yesterday?
She was defending a friend.
Oh, well, there you go. That's good. You can chat with the principal and fill her in on Haley's side of things.
I don't think so.
Fair enough. It's just a suggestion. I often find when I have trouble with my kids, I
Ben,
just...
your kids are on the other side of the country. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, maybe I'm the one who should be apologising.
No, I'm the problem. Haley and I had this huge fight last night. I ended up grounding her.
You grounded her?
I didn't know what to do. She just stood there, challenging me. I had to say something.
You're watching too many episodes of the Brady Bunch.
She wouldn't even talk to me at breakfast.
Well, she'll come round. And I think that's the last thing I should say on the matter.
I'm sorry, we haven't found your vase, not yet. But you can pick up your VCR as soon as fingerprints are finished with it.
Who care about the VCR? That vase come all the way from the island of
Murano.
Yeah, man. It worth so much to me. And believe me, it's not just the money. It's a sentimental.
Okay, well, as soon as we do find it, we'll let you know.
Oh, man.
Yes. Ready to go squid hunting?
Sure.
Before you go, that was a hospital calling about Davy Foster.
How's he doing?
Well, he still hasn't regained consciousness, and Dr. Mel doubts he'll pull through.
So we could be looking at murder.
Maybe he's out.
I don't think so, mate. Come on, squid! We know you're in there.
What do you want?
Just like a word.
What about?
Couple of things.
What?
Maybe we could come inside.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know.
What's the problem?
Take a seat if you want.
Oh, we'll be right, thanks.
So, what do you know about a bloke called Ozzy?
Ozzy? Oh, I don't think I know him.
Deputy Bryson says you're great mates with him.
Oh, yeah, that Ozzy. I know him. Not real well, but...
Something wrong with you?
No.
That's a nice-looking objet d'art.
What?
This.
Oh, very nice.
It's not mine. It was my mum's.
Oh, really? What about that? Is that your mum's too?
You're Nick Squid.
Now, for the tape, we were shown the suspect a set of lockpicks, included the one left behind of the burglary committed at George Cavelli's house.
It wasn't me.
What were the lockpicks doing at your house?
I found them.
And the glass vase? Do you find that as well?
Yeah, that's right.
Where?
Down the tip.
I put it to you did the burglary at George Cavelli's house.
No.
And that you knew about the burglary at Davy Foster's house.
I don't know any Davy Foster.
He's fighting for his life in hospital.
What?
Davy Foster was robbed on the same night as George Cavelli, and he got viciously bashed in the process.
He could die, mate. Die. You could be looking at murder. So I strongly suggest you think about that.
I don't know nothing. Nothing at all.
Strange thing for a boy to steal.
Squid's a strange boy.
He said he fancied the look of it.
Oh, an art lover, eh?
No, he's a moron.
And we only found him by chance. First we thought it was Lindsay, then we thought it was his son.
That was a fair assumption.
Lindsay's track record is pretty dodgy, boss, and all the evidence pointed straight to him.
But we were wrong. He deserves an explanation.
So it was young Squid, eh? Stealing my tools and using my style, well.
Don't say it, Lindsay.
Say what?
That imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, because in this case there is nothing to be proud of.
I know, Mr. Cruden. I never meant for anyone to get the wrong idea. I was just telling young Squid and Jeppy some of my old stories. Like a lesson in crime not paying. I guess young Squid got the wrong end of the stick.
Would have been much easier if you'd have told us all this in the first place.
I never thought, Mr. Cruden.
You were protecting your son.
Jeppy?
You thought he was guilty of that burg, didn't you?
Mr. Cruden, never crossed me mind for a second. Come and have a cuppa.
Grace,
Tom, hi.
what can I do for you?
Oh, it's all right, I'm dealing with it. Reverend Curtis is here to report a theft.
Oh?
Yeah, I was just telling Joe some money's gone missing from the collection.
Why don't you come through to my office?
Oh, okay.
Well, he'll deal with it then.
Thanks.
Thanks for the ointment, by the way. It's working wonders.
Oh, good. Look, this wasn't much money. It was just $50, but it is the church's. It's not mine.
So what happened exactly?
Well, I was counting it in the vestry. It didn't take me very long because the congregations during the week are not very big.
So how much money was in the collection plate?
Oh, about $107. And I was just about to put it in the safe when Mrs. Porteous popped her head round the door to ask me where to put the flowers for Sunday. And I was gone, maybe 2 minutes.
It seems strange that they only take $50. Why not the whole sum?
Don't know. I mean, perhaps that's all they needed.
You've got no idea who it might have been?
None whatsoever, no.
Oh, well, leave it with us. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you. I feel quite privileged, all this special attention.
Only doing my job.
It's a joke.
One of these barflies will know about Ozzy.
Oh, look, they know about him. They just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you lot still here. You're scaring away my customers.
Rest, Ruth. Give it a rest.
Mr. Wilson.
What's going on? We're just making some inquiries.
About Davey?
Well, we're trying to find his assailant.
Yeah. Well, if you do, you can hand the bastard over to me, huh? Now, Davey's on life support. Someone needs to pay.
Do you drink here a bit?
Yeah. After cricket training.
Do you know a bloke named Ozzy?
Is that who'd bash Davey?
We're making inquiries.
Do you know his full name, where he lives?
Wish I did. Go around there, beat the crap out of him myself. I should have done it last week.
Why last week?
He came in here and started to blue with Davey.
Right. What about?
It was all Ozzy's fault.
Just give us the facts.
A couple of months ago, Davey sells Ozzy this motorbike, right? I mean, everything's cool, everything's fine. Then last week, Ozzy comes in here, completely off his dial, tells Davey it's crap and he wants his dough back.
What did Davey say?
Told him to piss off.
And Ozzy didn't like it, huh?
Look, the guy is an absolute psycho. If anyone bashed Davey, Ozzy did.
Righto, I'll tell Tom. You suss out the bike?
Yeah, right. Evan, can you run a licence check on Davey Foster for me?
The guy in hospital?
Yeah, I need a rego number on a Yamaha motorbike he owned a couple of months back.
You're looking for this Aussie bloke?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew she'd come round.
G'day. Just let us know what you find out, okay? What's up?
I need to talk to you.
Yeah, sure. What about?
Not here.
Yeah? You know that? Hey, no. Sit over here. So, how can I help you?
I want to give you this.
What is it?
Present.
Oh.
Aren't you going to open it?
Yeah?
Do you like it?
Wow. Thank you.
So, what do you reckon? Friends again?
I thought we always were.
Ah, this is wonderful. Just wonderful. Thank you. Rosa will be very happy now.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. A pleasure for me, too.
Oh, good.
Listen, sorry. Regarding the free vegetable, it may not be possible to supply for a year, but I can give you my best broccoli in a shop, a box like this.
Yeah, that's okay. We can't accept gifts anyway.
Oh, come on. You're too good, man. Too good, too good. Anyway, grazie. Ciao. Arrivederci. Thank you. Bye. Hey, maestro.
Hey. Satisfied customer.
Yeah, we should have him stuffed.
Did she bring you a peace offering?
Yeah.
Oh, she'll be happy then.
I can't be because I think she might have stolen it. Look at the bottom. Price is still on it.
It's not cheap.
And it came from the pharmacy.
So?
Well, if it's a gift, they usually take the price off.
Oh, maybe they just forgot.
Even so, I don't think she could afford that. What do you think I should do?
I think that you should just trust your instincts.
Sarge, got something.
Yeah?
Yamaha bike, Rego LZ324, previously owned by Davey Foster, now registered to one Christian Oswald.
We found Ozzy.
This is crap.
You're full of it. You knew Davey Foster. You had a grudge against him.
Oh, he sold me a dodgy motorbike.
You picked a fight with him at the steam packet.
Fight? Nah, he took a swing at me and I slapped him down. No contest.
Well, if he started it, why were you barred?
You tell me.
All right, you were angry about the motorbike, you were angry about being barred, and you wanted revenge.
Look, if I wanted revenge, I wouldn't wait a week to do it.
Okay, so where were you the night of the assault?
I was drinking at the Imperial. You can ask the red-headed tart that runs the place.
You could have done it after closing time?
No, I couldn't. Because after that, I was at Shorty's until it shut. And then I went home with one of the bar girls.
That sounds very convenient.
Oh, well, you can check it out, Blondie. I'll give you her name and phone number. She can tell you how good I was in the sack.
Who do we contact? The Pound? What about the VCRs? How'd you get hold of them?
Oh, I won them in a card game.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. The guy who lost, he couldn't pay up, so he gave me some videos instead.
Which guy?
Oh, I don't remember his name. He was just passing through.
And you want us to believe that?
You can believe what you like. It's the truth.
We know that the VCRs was stolen by a friend of yours.
Oh, yeah? Who was that?
Squid.
Oh, and what's he got to say? Oh, he's not saying anything. Oh, that's too bad.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. You're the ones doing all the talking.
The staff at Shorty's confirmed he was drinking there, and he did take the barmaid home.
God knows why she'd want to.
He is a total tosser, but he does have a strong alibi.
So, if it wasn't Ozzy that bashed Davy Foster, who was it?
No, he was connected. In fact, they all are.
Squid stole a video, passed it on to Ozzy. That same night, our bloke goes over and does the burg at Davy Foster's, bashing him half to death.
Now, the one thing that really fits is this business with the motorcycle.
Mate of Ozzy's, knows about the bike. If it's not Squid...
It's got to be Jeppy Bryson. Where is he?
Wasn't at home, and Ruth hasn't seen him since this morning.
What about Squid's place?
Nothing.
Made himself scarce.
Well, Squid would have told him he could be facing a possible murder charge.
We'll try and track him down.
Sarge, a call for you. Hatisha's pharmacy.
Yes, I'll take Andy.
Line 1.
What about Lindsay? Has anybody talked to him?
Well, he's not exactly close to his father. I doubt he'd go there.
You never know.
Jeppy wouldn't do something like that. I know he wouldn't.
You thought he was responsible for the Crivelli burg?
Yeah, but this is different. This is violent. Jeppy wouldn't bash someone.
Then why has he disappeared?
I don't know. Maybe he's scared of this Aussie bloke. He's the one would have done it.
Well, Ozzy's got an alibi.
Alibi? To a penny when you know the right people.
This one's pretty solid.
Ah, he's guilty. You know he is. He needs sorting out.
That is not your concern.
Good thrashing would fix him.
Don't even think about it. If you see Jeppy, tell him to turn himself in. It's his only chance.
Yeah, I know, Mr. Croydon. I also know he's innocent. I'd stake my life on it.
Do you like it?
Very nice.
And I'm cooking dinner as well. That pasta you like, and there's Danish in the freezer for after. Or we can just have ice cream, whatever you want.
Danish is fine.
Have you had a bad day?
There's something we need to talk about.
Oh, can it wait a sec? I just...
No, it can't wait, Hayley. It's about this perfume.
Don't you like it?
Oh, I love it. I'm just wondering how you paid for it.
With money.
Where'd the money come from?
Are you saying I stole it because I didn't even ask the guy at the chemist?
I already have.
You what?
I'm just wondering where the money came from.
I didn't steal any, if that's what you think.
No, I'm not saying that.
You're calling me a thief.
I'm not calling you a thief.
You talk about us being friends, but you don't trust me. You can't help being a cop.
All I want to know is
Forget it. I don't want to tell you anything. Cook your own dinner.
The news on Jeppy Bryson?
Not yet.
I spoke to Ruth this morning. She hasn't heard a thing.
Yeah, poor woman's beside herself with worry.
Understandably so.
Do we know if he's left the district?
No, it wasn't by bus or train.
He could still be in town somewhere, just lying low.
Oh, he's got to be with Squid.
Or Ozzy.
No.
But we went to Squid's house. There's nobody there.
Did you check with the neighbours?
Yeah, I haven't seen a thing.
Doesn't mean they're not there.
Do you want us to go back out again?
Yep. See what goes on.
Okay. Lindsay Kavanagh's been assaulted.
Interfering old bat. She shouldn't have rung you.
She said you passed out in the toilet block.
Yeah, well, I'm all right now.
Oh, yes, you look fine.
What an accident, that's all.
An accident that left you looking like a punch bag.
That's right.
Who did this to you, Lindsay? Was it Ozzy? Did you go after him even after I'd told you to leave him alone?
I told you what happened.
And I don't believe you.
Yeah, well, that's your problem, isn't it? Now, why don't you just bugger off and leave me alone?
I don't know. know, boss. Maybe we should visit Ozzy, make a few inquiries.
What's the point? Lindsay made it perfectly clear he doesn't want to pursue the matter.
Have I come at an awkward time?
No, not at all. What can I do for you?
Yeah, oh, look, I was just wanting to ask about the money. I know you said there wasn't much chance, but I was hoping something might have turned up.
Look, not yet, I'm afraid.
Oh, no, that's okay. Look, there's no harm in asking. Do you think you're going to be busy tonight?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I was just wondering if you'd like to catch a movie.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What time?
I'll have to ask Mrs. Porteous if she can keep an eye on Nelson, so probably the earlier the better is good for me.
All right, well, I knock off at 6.
6 is great. Okay, I'll see you then.
Good.
Boss, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing, but, Nelson, is that Grace's son?
Yeah, she named him after Mandela.
How old is he?
About 12.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hi.
G'day.
What's sweet?
Look, I'll make us something in a minute. I want to have a talk first.
Want to call me a thief again?
No, I never called you a thief.
Could have fooled me.
I want to talk about Nelson.
What about him?
Nelson got you the money for the perfume, didn't he?
How did you know?
I just do. But there's something I don't know. I'm hoping you might be able to tell me. Where did Nelson get the money from?
He said he saved it from his pocket money.
Uh-huh. You believe him?
I wanted to.
Nelson stole the money from the church.
I wanted to be a friend again, to buy you something nice. Nelson said he could get the money. Said it was his fault I punched that kid. He only wanted to help.
I just don't understand it. He has never, ever done anything like this before.
Yes, but he only did it to help out a friend.
Yes, I know, but that doesn't change the facts, Tom. He stole from the church. This has been my fault.
No, you can't say that.
After the divorce, I swore that my children would always come first. I only speak to Daniel once a week on the phone.
He is away at boarding school.
Yeah, but Nelson's here. I should be spending more time with him, talking with him. This vocation of mine just seems to take so much time.
Well, it has to be a priority, doesn't it?
Well, at the expense of my kids.
I'm sure you'll find a balance. I know it's hard, but...
Yeah. Look, I should go home and talk to him, I guess. We'll need to take a rain check on that movie, I'm sorry.
I'm happy to wait.
This is pointless.
What's the matter? You're not enjoying yourself?
Well, I just don't reckon there's anybody in there.
Look.
Good one.
No, I'm serious. I just saw someone at the window.
Yeah, right.
Just wait. See?
I'll apologise later.
Jeppy, there's no point keeping quiet. We know you're responsible, mate. Now, you broke into Davy Foster's house, you assaulted him with a cricket bat, and you stole his VCR. Is that correct?
For God's sake, Jeppy, say something. Tell them the truth. Please. I need to know.
Jeppy?
I didn't mean it. He was just there, got in the way.
He's lying in hospital and he's almost dead.
It wasn't my fault.
You hit him in the head with a cricket bat.
He wasn't meant to be there.
But he was.
I just wanted to trust the joint, teach him a lesson.
What for?
He was ripping people off.
Who? Your dopey mate Ozzy over a motorbike?
Did Ozzy instruct you to commit this burglary?
No.
So it was your idea?
Pretty much.
But why target Davy Foster? Were you trying to impress Ozzy?
No.
But you knew he was being ripped off.
Ozzy's a mate, all right. He looks after us.
Who's us?
Me and Squid.
How does he look after you?
You know, takes us to parties, gives us money.
So, In return, he gets you to steal things for him.
Not all the time. He's a good bloke.
You're being charged with robbery, burglary, theft, criminal damage, recklessly causing serious injury, unlawful assault, and assault with a weapon. Understand that?
Yeah.
You're being bailed on your own undertaking to appear at St David's Children's Court on the 21st of November. Sign that.
Can we go now?
Yes.
Let's go home. Ozzy's the one we should be charging.
He didn't do the crime, Tess.
Ozzy encouraged it.
Yeah, but Jeppy didn't have to listen.
He's just ruined his life, and Ozzy walks away free. It is so wrong.
So you found him?
Sorry.
Not as much as I am.
Listen, this might be a bad time, but we were hoping you might reconsider pressing charges against Ozzy.
Huh?
For the assault.
I wouldn't worry about that, not now.
Come on, Lindsay, you're the victim of a crime. The culprit deserves to be punished.
Culprit's been punished enough.
How can you say that?
It wasn't Ozzy that beat me up, Mr. Croydon.
Jeppy?
I went to visit him. He was hiding at Squid's house. That's when I knew he was guilty. And I told him I was angry, disappointed.
And he came after you and belted you up?
Oh, I deserved it.
Rubbish.
You can't try and be your father when you haven't been around. Maybe if I had been, things would be different.
You can't blame yourself, Lens.
No. I just brought him into the world.